Right then, let's get started. This one will terminate in off Newcastle. One 42088. Anyway, we're now going to leave 14561 will leave with the 1247 Northern Rail service to Barrow-in-Furness via Whitehaven. Next train in, the 1249 9-coach Virgin Pendolino service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. 39050, the Virgin Invader. And the next train out, the slightly delayed 1247 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. And if I'm right, it should be 39154 Matthew Finders. And it is. Next up over on the far side, the 1301 Virgin Trains West Coast 11 coach Pendolino service from London Euston to Edinburgh Waverley. (39138) City of London. Next up, the 1308 first Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Glasgow Central. (35409). Now leaving will be 390-104, the Alston Pendolino, my baby. 1311 Virgin Trains West Coast 11 coach Pendolino service from Glasgow Central to London Euston via Bergen Street. This one will come in to terminate from Leeds for Northern Rail. Sorry, 158795. And the next service out, the 1332 Northern Rail service to Newcastle via Hexham. We'll see the departure of 142088. Next train out, 1333 first Transpennine Express service from Edinburgh Waverley to Manchester Airport via Wigan North Western and Manchester Oxford Road. .401 Leeds. A 354.07. Next train in, the 1347 Virgin Trains West Coast 11 coach Pendolino service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. .390.103 Virgin Hero. This one here will come in to terminate off Newcastle for Northern Rail. .142064. Next train in, that is the 1402, so 1401 Virgin Trains West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. 390.148 Virgin Harrier. Next train out, the slightly delayed 1349 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. .390.141 See you Chester. Background here, this one will terminate off Whitehaven 156463. Ooh, shed. Don't know where to, don't know where from. Just shed. 66005. The next train in is the 1411 first Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Edinburgh Waverley. $354.06. Now departing the slightly delayed 1420 Northern Rail service to Barrow-in-Furness via Whitehaven. That's 156453 leaving. To leave any second now. 39155, estimated days of future past. We'll depart with the delayed 1411 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to Waverley to London Euston via Birmingham Street. There's tractors behind this. Be a Sellafield Carlisle Kingmore. How very useful. Next up, 1426 Northern Rail service to Leeds via the Settle and Carlisle line. 158795. Next train out, the 1430 first Transpennine Express service from Glasgow Central through to Manchester Airport. And I believe that's the last one I need for a picture. 35403. In the new livery, and it is 35403. And just poking its nose out from behind the tractors, the 1437 Abellio Scotrail service from Glasgow Central to Newcastle. 159496. Next train in will be the 1512 Abellio Scotrail service from Newcastle to Glasgow Central via Dumfries. It's going to blimey, sit here for about half hour. One 15643. Right then, the next train in will be the 1447 Virgin Trains West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. $391.22, Penny the Pendolino. And the next train out, the slightly delayed 1449 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. $391.52 Virgin Nights. And we're about to spin it for the arrival of 391.57 Chad Farrar with the 1501 Virgin Trains West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. No, Edinburgh Waverley. That wasn't me. This one here terminates off Lancaster for Northern Rail off the Cumbrian coast. 156448. Stoker. Next up, the 1508 first Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Edinburgh Waverley. One 185-112. Shed on a modal, so I'm wondering if this is the Daventry Grangemouth that's running for once. $66,304. Next train out, the slightly delayed 1510 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. $391.55, the Virgin Cavalier. Crusader. Next train out, 156448 Bram Stoker will now leave with the 1525 Northern Mail service to Preston via the Cumbrian coast. Next out, after a bit of a driver change, 66027 hauls away a freight train. Coming in to terminate from Leeds, 158906. I was beginning to ask myself where the end of that freight train was. And we'll keep it going for the departure of the 1528 Northern Rail service to Middlesbrough via Newcastle and Sunderland. (142.064). Next train out, the 1540, first Transpennine Express service from Edinburgh Waverley through to Manchester Airport. 3:54:10 leads the train. And we'll leave it for 3:54:02. Next up, the 1547 Virgin Trains West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Virgin Glory. Now in with 1454 Northern Rail service to Leeds via Citadel and Carlisle. 158903. This one's terminated off Newcastle. 156480. Now departed the delayed 1549 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. I don't know why all these services are coming down late. I'll have to find that out. 390.050 Virgin Invader. Just now departed the slightly delayed 1608 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Edinburgh Waverley through to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. (391.38 City of London). Behind it you might see the 1602 Virgin Trains West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. That's also delayed. It's also at 9 though. 390.009 Treaty of Union. Next train out, the 1618 Northern Rail service to Leeds via the Citadel and Carlisle. 158906. Next train in, the slightly delayed 1611, first Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Edinburgh Waverley. He said with the wind flying them all over the place. And now the 156480 heading off with the 1625 to Newcastle. Next train out, the 1613 first Transpennine Express service from Glasgow Central through to Manchester Airport. 35409. Get ready to leave over on platform 2, the 1636 Northern Rail service to Barrow-in-Furness via the Cumbrian coast. 156481. Next train in, the 1647 Virgin train West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. (39119) Virgin Warrior. See my train later. In reverse formation as well. You may just see it there on the other side of the pathway, but that is the 1701 Virgin train West Coast Super Voyager service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. 221116. Chris Columbus. Next train in, the 1710 Virgin train West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. (39148) Virgin Harrier. 157 354.08. She'll lead away the 1711 first Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Glasgow Central. Next train out, the 1716 Abellio Scotrail service to Dumfries, 156509. Comes the freight train. $66,009. Sorry, 089. And that one's coming in to terminate off Leeds. 787. And whoever his friend is over there. Three 302 probably. Next train out, 1728 to Wailand, man. Why, off he goes, 14208, man. It's already bouncing, hasn't even left the station. Here's the shed. Shed on the freight as well, 66192. Get ready to leave the slight delay 1733 first Transpennine Express service from Edinburgh Waverley through to Manchester Airport via Wigan North Western and Manchester Oxford Road. 354.06. Go on the far side, that will be the it's 39137 Virgin difference, working the 1747 Virgin train West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Next train in, the 1814 Northern Rail service from Newcastle to Whitehaven. That's 158484. Sorry, 156484. Ready to depart now, 39122 Penny de Pendolino with the slightly delayed 1749 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. The 1802 Northern Rail service to Leeds via the Citadel and Carlisle. 153332 will lead the train. For 158787. Over on the far side, the 1802, slightly delayed 1802, 10-car Super Voyager service for Virgin Train West Coast from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Two 1114. Leads 221142 the Bombardier Voyager. Now leaving 39157 Chad Farrar, working the 1810 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Edinburgh Waverley to Glasgow, to London Euston. Yeah, they're planning this. They planned it for a long time. I believe is a departmental train, 66090, will head off down the West Coast Main Line. In the background you'll see 156484 heading off to Whitehaven. Friend on the rear. Friend on the end is 66005. train up, the 1811, slightly delayed 1811, first Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Glasgow Central. I believe it's Glasgow Central anyway. 354.07 will lead 354.01. It's actually Edinburgh, I do apologise. Next train out, the 1830, first Transpennine Express service from Glasgow Central to Manchester Airport via Wigan North Western, 185112. Next train out, the 1840 Abellio Scotrail service from Glasgow Central through to Newcastle. Be 156505. Coming in, double service, we got on the right the 1847 Virgin Trains West Coast service from London Euston through to Glasgow Central. (390.011) City of Lichfield. And that is 156496. With the 1917 Abellio Scotrail service from Newcastle to Glasgow Central via Dumfries. Now departing the last London train of the day from these areas, 390.123 Virgin Glory, with the 1852 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. And the next one out, the 1900 Northern Rail service to Whitehaven, 156459. Just so you know, that's the first of the dry trains out of these parts for Northern. Just now coming in, the slightly delayed 1902 Virgin Trains West Coast service from London Euston to Edinburgh Waverley. 390.126 the Virgin Ventura. Trying to get my battery to hold here, but it's got, what, half an hour to go. I don't think it's going to make it, personally. And now departing the 1910 Virgin Trains West Coast service from Glasgow Central to Birmingham New Street. 319.009 the Treaty of Union. Yes, now coming in, the delayed 1911, the first Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport through to Edinburgh Waverley. Sorry, Glasgow Central. Should be 3:54:03 coming back. And it is. This one here will be terminated in from, of all places, Nunthorpe. 156475. Going to make it easy. Here goes my train. Should be 39119 on the slightly delayed 1848 Virgin West Coast service from Glasgow Central to Birmingham New Street. And we're an all-stopper.